Since I started this investment and personal finance series, a few people have reached out to me and asked how they can invest and what they can put their money in. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you a few simple investments that you can put your money in and how to go about them. First of all, before we get into the list, let's talk about why people invest in the first place. People invest their money so as to earn more to be able to meet their day-to-day living expenses, or so that they can increase or improve their standard or quality of life. A lot of people also invest so that they can be able to survive and meet their day-to-day expenses when they eventually retire. That said, here are some popular instruments, securities, and investments that you can put your money in. Number 1, stocks or shares. A stock or a share is a piece of a company, which means that when you buy shares in a company, you become a co-owner of that company and you're entitled to the profits that the company makes. Now, how do you make money from shares? Basically, you can make money in one of two ways. A, when the company shares profits with you through dividends, and B, through the value appreciation of your shares, which means that as the value of your shares appreciates or goes up over time, which isn't always guaranteed, by the way, you can choose to sell it at a profit. You can buy shares by opening a stockbroking account either at a stockbrokers or at an investment house or asset management firm, then crediting that account with money and then instructing your broker or your agent to purchase some certain stock for you. Number 2, Treasury Bills. Sometimes, to fund projects, the federal government borrows money from the general public, money that they have a very good track record for paying back on time and with interest. And this is exactly what Treasury Bills are. Essentially, they are a short-term debt instrument issued by the federal government. Basically, think of it as you borrowing the federal government money. But the great thing is that the government is actually good for it because Treasury Bills are a very safe investment. Now, there are actually 3 kinds of Treasury Bills, or should I say Treasury Bills with 3 different tenures. You can invest in the 91-day Treasury Bill, the 182-day Treasury Bill, or a 364-day Treasury Bill. With about 100,000 Naira and above, you can invest in Treasury Bills through an official dealer, agent, or bank. Number 3, commercial papers. Sometimes big corporations want to raise funds for their projects or their operations, and they choose to do so by raising money from the general public. They do this sometimes because it's a cheaper alternative than taking a bank loan. Commercial papers are very similar to Treasury Bills. The only major difference is that while Treasury Bills are issued by the federal government, commercial papers, which are very similar, are issued by big corporations. So what are commercial papers? Commercial papers are unsecured debt instruments issued by big corporations or companies to raise money from the general public. Now, they're called unsecured debt instruments because they don't have a bank guarantee on them in the event of default or of things going badly. Commercial papers that do have a cover from the bank are called banker's acceptance. The tenor for commercial papers typically ranges from anywhere between 15 days to 270 days. The interest rate and the minimum subscription also vary. The minimum subscription or investment for commercial papers and banker's acceptance are usually quite high and could easily start from the millions, so bear that in mind. You can always ask your account officer at your bank, investment house, or asset management firm to tell you more about commercial papers and banker's acceptance. Number 5, real estate. Now, while it's still a bit expensive to get into, real estate remains one of the best investment options out there, especially if you can get real estate in a good area or an area with a lot of potential. Investing in real estate can be done either directly or indirectly. Directly is the more popular option where people can own land or buildings and receive regular rental income on it, or choose to sell it at a profit. Or real estate investing could be done indirectly through a fund or a real estate investing trust or investment club where people could pool their funds together to invest in the property and real estate market. Because say for example, there was a property worth 50 million Naira. Rather than one person struggling to raise that money, 10 people could equally contribute 5 million Naira each, purchase that property, let it appreciate over time, and then sell it and share the returns from that sale equally. You can talk to your asset manager or a real estate management firm about how you can invest in the real estate market. Number 6, mutual funds. A mutual fund is an investment where different people bring their money together to invest in a specific set of securities, things like stocks, bonds, money market instruments, and other assets. Now, all these people don't know each other. They're just customers of the same investment house or asset management firm. And what the firm does is that it takes all these people's monies and joins them together and uses their technical know-how and expertise to make investment decisions on behalf of their customers. The benefits of mutual funds are numerous, but one of the major benefits is that what your money is invested in with mutual funds is actually spread out or diversified in order to reduce your chances of losing money. Another major advantage is that the professional fund managers who are in charge of your investment and your funds actually use their expertise and their knowledge and know-how to grow your investments. Mutual funds are very easy to invest in, and you can start with as little as 5,000 naira, and there are several financial houses that you can invest in mutual funds with. Well, there you have it, guys. A few simple and accessible investment options that you can take advantage of today. Now, remember, if you have any questions or you require further information about these investments or others that I didn't mention in this video, you can always talk to your financial advisor or the customer care representative at a financial institution.